All right, let's talk about how big of a team is needed to support a billionaire or an ultra high net worth individual in their personal life. Hi, my name's Dakota, and I work hard in private service and I play harder as a world traveler. I'm giving insights, advice, and recommendations everywhere in between. So, what is the net worth that considers someone to be an ultra high net worth individual? Well, according to ChatGPT and other sources online, the range is roughly about $30 million of investable assets, excluding the property at which they live in. Working for a billionaire or an ultra high net worth individual is like working in a private company where you're obviously servicing the needs of these individuals, the family, the children, but you have to look at it this way. There's a chief of staff, kind of like a CEO or a director of residences or properties. That's kind of this top down, providing all of the requests from the family or just making sure everything's running on an automated process and a well-oiled machine. Then you'll have your estate managers that may be managing all of the individual properties around the world or in a particular country. And then you may have a house manager at each location. There could be a personal assistant traveling with the family at all times, with the husband and the wife, and even for the children, or an executive personal assistant that's dabbling in both the personal and business relations of these individuals. When you boil all of this down, at one particular residence, you could expect to have cooks, cleaners, housekeepers, laundresses, butlers, private trainers, nannies or au pairs, car detailers, dog walkers, trainers, gardeners, pool guys, various subcontractors from the construction of the home. You might have a general contractor or a project manager that's coming in and handling various construction projects that are always ongoing because these houses always have tasks. You'll have a low voltage electrician, an AV guy, all sorts of things of this nature. These teams are massive. They can be anywhere between a few people to at least 20 to 30. And we haven't even gotten into the legal representation, fiduciaries like the family office, bill payers, tax strategists, CPAs, things of that nature. And then also, do they need security? Is there a security detail? Do they have non-lethal or lethal requirements? Do they need a PR team? Is there a social media team if they're faced out in, entertainment, for example? And we can just learn more about this together, all right? See you next time.